6 o'clock and I got my first cup of coffee, kind of relaxing just a little bit. Normally Thor gets up a little bit sooner than now, but he's actually sleeping, and I think it's because he had his first dose of antibiotics, so hopefully he's like, yeah, I think that he just needed to catch up on some sleep. Hopefully he's going to start feeling a little bit better. In my experience, after like the first dose of antibiotics, they normally start to feel like really great compared to how they were before. So hopefully he'll sleep in a little bit longer to catch up on some sleep. Otherwise, we've got some Pinkalicious on. Esme's drinking some chocolate milk. Christopher has chocolate milk. He's playing his Game Boy, and I'm just about to finish editing the vlog. I went to bed early, so I didn't finish editing yesterday's. What are you doing? She's making choking noises over there, but yeah, I will catch up with you guys after I'm done editing. He's finally awake. 30 minutes passed when he was supposed to have his antibiotic, but I gave it to him right when he woke up. I think 30 minutes is okay. My hair is all crazy. I haven't brushed it yet this morning, but I was just trying to relax while Thor slept a little bit longer. Is that good?
Please tell me what my Disney was.
You want me to log into your Disney Plus?
Yeah, on movies.
Okay, 1 second, baby. Say good morning.
Good morning.
Annie. Morning. They've all got chocolate milk. And I'm almost done with my coffee. Alright, well, I got dressed, pulled up my hair, haven't done my skin or anything yet, but we're eating some breakfast. Everyone has oatmeal except for Christopher. I let him have some sugary cereal, some Cinnamon Toast Crunch this morning since it's Friday. Is that good? Mm-hmm. Here's mine. It's not hot, Thor. I already blew it off. It just feels hot on the outside, but it's not. It's okay.
Yay!
Alright. Okay, so we have to leave a little earlier today because Christopher has his speech class. Today is also one of the days that he doesn't have his after school class.
No.
And so we're just gonna go. Uh-oh. My car died for a second. Garrett messed with the battery last night. I feel like whenever he messes with the battery, he never attaches it good enough, and then my car always ends up having problems. But yeah, so we are just going to school right now. I have my coffee, my second cup, and I don't know what we're gonna do. It actually looks like there's rain clouds coming in, so I need to check out the weather because I was wanting to go.
All the batteries in the car.
Yeah, baby. Hold on 1 second, okay? Because I was actually wanting to go on a walk today because it's not terribly hot and Thor's not in a horrible mood right now. I think the antibiotics are starting to help. So I was wanting to go on a walk to get them some sun because his fever actually broke. But there's like clouds everywhere. I just don't know if it's going to rain or not. So I'm going to have to check on the weather once we get into the parking lot of the school. And hopefully not. And my mom always, well, my dad has Fridays off, and so they normally spend time together on Fridays, so I don't go over there and visit normally just because they'll like run errands and stuff. So we're probably not going to go over there today. kind of humid. But yeah, so we are just gonna go drop Chris off for his speech class, and then I'll give you guys an update on what we are going to do afterwards. All right, well, Christopher is dropped off, and I realized that the clouds that I was seeing over by my house, it's actually from a fire. You could tell once you get further away from my road that it's a fire, and I forgot that there was a fire. It's not super close. Oh, I'll wait for you, baby. Sorry. It's not super close. I can't smell it or anything like that. Yesterday when we went to get Thor's blood drawn, you could smell the fire really strong, and it was like a 20-minute drive away from us, and it was a pretty strong smell. I haven't looked at any updates about it or anything because it didn't seem like a super concerning fire. In our area, we do get some pretty big fires that we end up having to evacuate. Some people end up having to evacuate for like a month sometimes. We can't go to Nanny's, babe. I'm sorry.
You turned right.
Nanny's busy.
I turned around. I school.
But yeah, it's just really smoky out right now. And it just doesn't look like the best air quality. I think we're still gonna go on a walk though, because I can't smell anything, which is good.
I want to walk by myself.
But we haven't gone on a walk in a while because Thor has been super fussy, and we've gone over to my mom's a few times this week, and then I've had appointments, and Thor had his stuff that we had to do. I still haven't heard anything back about his lab work. Even though our appointment was early, they don't come to gather the lab stuff from the office until about 4 o'clock in the evening. So it's probably barely being like processed today, or maybe even tomorrow. I got the results back from my gestational diabetes test that I took 2 days ago, and she said it came out perfect. Everything looked great, so I'm happy about that. Not that I like worry about it, but you know, like you could have gestational diabetes without even having like symptoms of it, and it doesn't necessarily mean that that it's like something you did to cause it. So even if I'm taking all the precautions and everything, like it's just, it could happen anyways. So so we're just gonna go home, and then we're gonna do our walk. Okay, so we've only been walking for like 5 minutes, and Thor is just pissed. So we're not gonna do a walk. I'm walking back home because I can't walk for a whole hour with him screaming and crying in the stroller. Okay, so I'm kind of sweaty even though we were only walking for like 20 minutes, just because the freaking clouds that were hanging over us really kept the heat in, and it felt so muggy outside. And I've told you guys before, but I have to wear leggings when I walk, so it was just really hot. But Thor did not like the walk whatsoever. I really thought that he was going to enjoy some time outside because he seemed to start to feel like a little bit better. But he was not digging it. He didn't want to be out there. He seemed really tired, and he wasn't going to fall asleep in his stroller. Yeah, he's just kind of fussy now. So I have a messy kitchen. It is lots of dishes. Well, it's just like right here that all my dishes are. and my counters are like clean and stuff. But yeah, I have a lot to do, and I feel overwhelmed now because I feel like Thor isn't gonna have a good day. Yeah, poor Thor. He's just not doing good today anymore. I thought he was doing a lot better, and now he's just not. So I think I'm gonna check his temperature, and yeah, I really need to try to clean up today. It's Friday, and I really like to clean the whole entire house on Fridays just so that it doesn't get as bad on the weekends, because I don't really clean on the weekends a lot. I mean, I'll do some dishes, but otherwise we don't do a lot of cleaning. Like, we spend time as a family on the weekends when Garrett's home, and we usually do our food shopping and hang out outside and everything. I'm not sure what we'll do this weekend. Hopefully Thor will start feeling a lot better by tomorrow, but I don't think he has a fever, but I'm going to check his temperature anyways. And then I guess today is just going to be cleaning day, because even though I really thought that my house wasn't that bad going to bed, waking up this morning just made me like, yeah, it wasn't like flawless when I went to bed. So now I just feel overwhelmed because I didn't start on like a clean slate. So I got a few toys that I have to clean up, and I have to do the dishwasher. So I'm gonna go ahead and start doing that before Thor gets any fussier, just to get it out of the way, because I'm probably gonna spend some time sitting down with him in a little bit to give him some cuddles and play with him and stuff. Okay, so Thor definitely did not let me clean the kitchen like I needed to, so I still have this lovely full sink of dishes. So anyways, I'll just try to do that later, but I really needed to make lunch. It's almost noon, and this is the day that we pick Chris up early from school, since he doesn't have his focus group. So I'm making kind of like tuna melts, but like quesadillas. So I guess I'll show you kind of how I make that. So I just have some tortillas that I warmed up, some corn. This is like the Mexican style corn that you could get from Costco or Trader Joe's. It's like the same thing. And some tuna. This doesn't have any pickle inside of it because we didn't have any. And then some shredded cheese. I'm just going to start it off like a regular quesadilla. And I'm not going to totally fill it up with the cheese yet, because I'm going to put some on the bottom of the tuna and the top, and this one's going to be for the kids, so I can't put too much on it or they won't be able to finish it. Then I'm just going to take some of this corn, kind of just sprinkle it over the top. This is also good. Hold on, baby. This is also good with just like regular canned corn too. But I thought this sounded really good. And then I'm going to take some of the tuna. Again, not too much. Mine will have a lot more inside of it. And just kind of spread it around, just so that they have enough to fill them up. I'm going to split this between both Thor and Esme. So that's probably good for both of them. And then some more cheese on top. It's better to put the cheese on the top and the bottom, because then it makes it so that the tortilla doesn't like slide off of one of the sides. Put the top on. I'll let it have just a moment warming up before I flip it, and then I'll cut it in half for them. Alright, so I just made food. This is what mine looks like. I know it might not seem very appetizing to some people, but I've been making this for, I don't know, since I was in high school. And I think it's pretty similar to like the tuna, with putting in like tomato and cilantro and like all that kind of stuff inside of it. But this is just kind of my take on it, and I don't know, I think it tastes really good. So we're gonna eat this for lunch. I just have water, the kids have water, and we only have about 30 minutes to eat because we have to leave a moment early to get Christopher, since the pickup line is super long during Fridays, since he's not in like the after school class and everyone gets out at the same time. So we're gonna hurry up and eat this, that way we can get on our way. It's good. I haven't had this in a long time. I normally just put regular corn, but it's actually really good with this like Mexican style corn that you could get. I think it adds some more flavor to it. Alright, we just got to Christopher's school to pick him up. I was able to finish my lunch. Now I'm eating sucker. And we're just waiting. We just got it here just in time because there's a huge line of cars that just pulled up behind me. And I'm like the second car in line. So I like to get here on time, like kind of early, just so that otherwise we'd be way in the back and it takes like 20 minutes to get up to the front. What are you doing? Alright, well, we're just gonna pick Chris up. I forgot that there's a farmer's market today, but I don't know if we're gonna end up doing that or not. What do you think, sister? Should we go to the farmer's market today?
Yeah, the kids are ready. Let's copy candy.
Yeah.
We're going to finish making Christmas done at school.
Alright, so we just got home from picking up Christopher, and he earned bubbles at his school for getting a certain amount of points for doing his assignments, being on task and such. So while he's entertaining Thor out there with their bubbles in the living room, I'm finally going to do the dishes because I haven't been able to do them yet because Thor just hasn't, he hasn't wanted to do anything but have me like hold him today, which is fine. He hasn't been feeling good. So I'm going to get this stuff done now though. That way it's cleared up for dinner time. Well, it's a lot better than it was. I mean, this is the only spot that was dirty. And I just have a big strainer and 2 cups and then the big pot underneath it. But otherwise, my counters and everything are clean. Dining room area is good enough for dinner. Esme is being super lazy inside of her bed. You're so silly.
Nice and cozy.
Yeah. Poor baby Thor is still not feeling the best. You okay? Oh. Let's see those teeth. You go, beautiful. But, yeah, so it's so smoky outside right now. I don't know if you guys will be able to tell, but this is just haze. Like, look at that, like, that's like a weird smoke swirl up there, and the whole sky is like that now, and it is hot outside. It's like 90 degrees. Yummy. Is that good? He likes his peaches. Alright guys, well thanks for watching. Hope you liked the fish and chips that I made. It tasted really good. We ended up finishing almost all of everything that I made. If you like this kind of video, this kind of vlog, go ahead and give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you want to see more. I also do other mommy lifestyle type videos as well. Again, my name's Michaela. I'm a 26 or actually 27 week pregnant mom now of 3, and my channel is fairly new, so I'd really appreciate it if you subscribed. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.